because we've been doing a whole bunch of fun facts, and because this place does a good job demoing and showing off what we've seen, we were just inside of there. It's much nice, not as loud out here because this glass does a good job keeping it quiet around the hallway. But you saw those big condensers back there and these pumps. Well, here's a really, really cool fun fact for you. The plant has cooling capacity equal to 135,000 refrigerators. And at full capacity, the chilled water plant chills 600 gallons of water per second. Now, it's going to be really important to actually see what is this thing actually keeping cool and what kind of stuff is it supporting? Because remember, we've got a whole bunch of redundancy. We've seen the building from the outside. We've seen the fuel, the generators, the pumps, the condensers. Let's go start taking a look at some of the stuff this is supporting. All right. A couple of minutes ago, you saw what these cooling towers look like, 1,200 tons a piece inside of the facility. Well, there's some redundant ones that are outside as well. I'm going to show you what they look like because they're so cool and they're very good. There's one from 𝗙𝘂𝘁𝗂𝘁, and then there's the other one. So there's two. It's 2,400 tons of cooling capability back there. Now, the really interesting part here is that these folks can use their own water. So if for some reason there's a break in the main water line coming in from the utilities, they have their own water supply. In fact, I am standing and jumping on two Olympic-sized pools full of water that are right beneath me in this only well. And what's amazing about this is they can use this water to continue to cool this environment in case there's an emergency. So yeah, there's two Olympic-sized pools right beneath me full of water to support these two massive cooling towers for the infrastructure inside. But now, let's go take a look at some of the infrastructure inside as well. All right, this is a really, really important room. This is the UPS room, not for shipping, yes, for redundancy. So here we've got 3 UPSs, 2, and then 3 with 4 battery cabinets, each with 12 batteries in total. Now, how this works is actually really, really important. I can't wait to show you. So this is the switch gear that's right behind me that controls the distribution of power if there's a failure. Let's actually take a look at what the screen looks like right there. So I'm going to try and explain this to you as best as I can. Right below here, this is the battery powered. Now you can see up top, that is the main power. So you see it's green right here. That means that green spot is the utility power that's coming in. It's green and it's going in. Now, if there's ever an event, something happens right here, this will take over. This little arrow becomes green. This right here is the critical load cabinet. That is the switch gear that then takes that power and distributes it to the rest of the building. So again, this is where UPS batteries are. That is the main input from the power line from outside the main feed. Yet it's green right now because there's power coming in. But if something happens, it's going to take over here. Really, really important room because this room, batteries are what keeps that environment running for the couple of seconds, few minutes until those generators kick in. So these batteries are really, really important. Okay, before we get into the data hall, let's learn a little bit about the internet. Now, this facility is phenomenal. There's a whole lot of really cool stuff coming in here. Power, battery systems, but what about telecom? All right, let's go for a little walk. We're going to walk backwards. What's really cool about this facility is that this architecture has multiple carriers that are coming into this environment. You can see each carrier has their own cage that's coming in, and tenants and users can pick and choose which carrier works best for them. So there are a whole bunch right here on both sides. And actually, there's even more on the other side of this room. This is where telecommunications comes first, and then gets distributed out to the other environment. Remember, this is redundant architecture. There are multiple leads that are coming in to make sure that the telecom never actually goes down, that you have persistent communication. So remember, when that carrier comes in, this is the room, the communications room that it starts with, and then goes out into the main data center floor, which I think, you know what? Let's go check it out.